The last class hour for Jungkook and Yin's class has finally ended today. Jungkook, who is more familiar with his male friends in class, Yoonwoo and Minju, finally approaches Yin, who is still busy gathering with her female friends, Juyu and Mina. Are you two still taking long? I'm heading home now. Yeah, I still have some assignments to do for tomorrow at the library. Me too. Jungkook nods to his two friends before directly approaching Yin. Yin, let's go home. Okay guys, see you tomorrow. Okay. Jungkook and Yin finally walk together towards Jungkook's car in the parking lot. The two of them are used to going and coming home together because their houses have been close as neighbors since 2 years ago. To be more precise, when Yin moved and became Jungkook's new neighbor, coincidentally, they attended the same university with the same major. Mina shared that she likes Bam Bam from the next class, and she plans to confess her feelings tomorrow afternoon. Oh, is that so? She has been keeping her feelings to herself, and finally, she couldn't bear it any longer. What do you think, Jungkook? What about it? In your opinion, if we like someone, should we confess or keep it to ourselves? I'm also puzzled. What do you think? In my opinion, it's better to confess, but there's also a risk if our love is eventually rejected. Actually, at this moment, I am also secretly liking a girl. What do you think? Should I confess to her? Who is it? Jungkook. Do I know this girl? Yin is genuinely surprised by his admission. Jungkook, who seemed uninterested in any girl, confesses that he likes someone. As a friend, Yin should feel happy and supportive, but for some reason, it feels difficult to accept the reality that Jungkook secretly likes another girl. The complication arises because Yin has silently fallen for Jungkook all along. The issue is the same. She's not brave enough to confess her feelings, fearing the potential impact on their current good relationship. I thought you knew her well, so I've decided to confess to her. Her heart races as Jungkook mentions that she should know the girl. She feels restless. Truth be told, she is not prepared to face this reality. Yin chooses to stay silent, and the rest of their journey home feels unusually quiet. Yin slumped onto her bed, her emotions in complete disarray. Of course, she was thinking about Jungkook. She never expected that Jungkook had secretly liked another girl all this time. Upon further reflection, it made sense that he kept his feelings for another girl hidden, considering Jungkook's cold demeanor. Yet, even a seemingly cold guy like Jungkook could fall in love with someone else, right? The next day, Yin was noticeably quieter than usual. From their journey to campus together with Jungkook to their time at the university, she appeared more reserved, causing concern among her friends. What's wrong, Yin? Why do you seem off today? Yes, indeed. What happened to you, Yin? No, I'm fine. But speaking of that, Mina, how are your preparations for confessing to Bam Bam today? Are you ready? Of course, I'm ready. But still, I'm extremely nervous. It's normal to feel nervous, but when are you planning to do it? Later, after our classes. I've made plans with him. Okay, don't forget to update us with the latest news. Yin was happy to witness Mina's courage. She lowered her head, imagining what it would be like if she had the bravery to confess her feelings to Jungkook too. Silently, Yin gazed at Jungkook, who was conversing with Minju and Yoonwoo from a distance. Her curiosity grew stronger, wondering who the girl was that had silently captured his heart. Unbeknownst to her, Yin's eyes began to redden. She almost cried, but held back, trying to regulate her breathing to keep it steady. Her two friends noticed. What's wrong, Yin? Is something bothering you? Yin, please don't make us worry. It seems this time Yin wants to share her feelings with her two friends. She can't bear to keep her emotions alone. It feels more painful. But what if it turns out that the one Jungkook likes is one of these friends? After all, Jungkook mentioned that Yin is quite familiar with that girl. What nonsense. She didn't care anymore. She wanted to share her feelings with her two friends. Perhaps she could find a solution, or at the very least, her heart could feel lighter than carrying the burden alone. Actually, I have feelings for someone. Do you like Jungkook? What? Who wouldn't guess it, Yin? Yes, I like him, but the problem is, he quietly has feelings for someone else. Are you sure? Yes, he told me himself yesterday, and he also wants to confess to that girl. Who do you think the girl is? I don't know, I can't guess, but he said, I also know that girl. Perhaps she's our classmate, or perhaps one of you. No way. I feel like Jungkook doesn't like me at all. I even think he has feelings for you, Yin. If he likes me, why doesn't he tell me directly? He has plenty of time and opportunities to confess his feelings to me. We don't know his reasons. Yin just sighs softly. In her heart, she is still afraid to accept the reality. And she is also afraid to find out who the girl that Jungkook has liked all this time. Let it be. She'll find out who that girl is later. 3 hours later. Yin, let's go home. Yin nods quietly and finally follows him to the parking area to go home. Today is Sunday morning. Yin is relaxing in her bedroom when suddenly her phone rings and Jungkook's name appears on the screen. Yes, what's up, Jungkook? Can you accompany me to the mall today? I'm looking for something. What are you looking for? You'll find out soon enough. This time, I really need your help, Yin. Alright then, I'll accompany you. Get ready now. The call ends, and Yin prepares to join Jungkook on his quest at the mall. Jungkook, what are you looking for? About the girl I like. I plan to confess my feelings to her. I also want to give her a gift, so I need your help to choose the right gift for her. Yin's heart is truly aching this time. Why does Jungkook need her help to choose a gift for that girl? If Yin had known that his purpose was to select a gift for her, she wouldn't have wanted to go. After all, her heart is not willing. Why didn't you say that from the beginning? I have so much work today. Moreover, if it's for your crush, why don't you choose it yourself? Why should I be the one to pick it? Because I don't know what her taste is like. Bringing you along. At least I have an idea. Yin is silent now. She feels like crying. What do you think I should give her? It's up to you. I plan to give her a watch. What do you think? Yin has been silent since earlier. She is trying to control her emotions, her composure, and her thoughts. This time she's even more confused. Should she reveal her feelings to Jungkook now? However, this situation seems entirely impractical to her. Currently, Jungkook is enthusiastic about confessing his feelings to another girl. If she were to reveal her feelings to him, he would likely reject her outright. Jungkook has clearly shown that he is interested in someone else. If Yin suddenly confesses her feelings, it would disrupt all of his plans. However, that would undoubtedly burden his mind, potentially causing him to see her as an unsupportive friend. Yin doesn't want that to happen. Yin, what do you think? How about I give her a wristwatch? Yes, I think that's a good idea. Upon hearing her response, Jungkook finally smiled faintly, refocusing on driving his car. After reaching the mall, Jungkook and Yin didn't go anywhere else. They headed straight to the watch store. Jungkook looked enthusiastic while choosing women's watches, whereas Yin seemed disinterested, but still accompanied Yin by standing beside him. Which one do you prefer, Yin? This one or this one? Yin seemed uninterested in giving a response. She remained silent, gazing at his face with a troubled heart. Yin, please help me choose. I prefer this one. Why do you prefer this one? I like the color and the shape. I think so too. It seems to be a good fit for her. Repeatedly, Yin tried to regulate her breathing so that she could remain calm in front of him. Meanwhile, Jungkook appeared enthusiastic, examining in detail the watch Yin had chosen. Are you sure she'll like this? I don't know. Why don't you let her choose directly? If we do that, it won't be a surprise for her. Once again, Yin could only stay silent. Honestly, she truly wanted to run away from this place. Alright then. I'll choose this one. I trust your choice. Fine, just pay for it quickly. I want to go home soon. Jungkook smiled and nodded. Shortly after, he finally paid for the watch chosen by her. Once again, Yin glanced at the watch, a timepiece she found to be exquisite and quite expensive. After completing his transaction, Jungkook and Yin left the store and strolled through the mall. How about we grab a meal before heading home? I'll treat you. Consider it my way of saying thank you for helping me choose the watch for her. No. I'm not hungry. I want to go home right now. Come on, while we're still here, how about having your favorite food? I don't want to. I'm tired. I just want to go home now. Yin, what's going on with you? Are you okay? I just want to go home, Jungkook. Alright then, let's go home. Finally, they headed straight out of the mall and towards the parking lot to go home. On the way home, Yin remained silent, not uttering a word. Her gaze was fixed on the car window, and she didn't look in his direction at all. Jungkook noticed this and remained quiet, focusing on driving until... Jungkook, where are we going? This isn't the way home. I want to take you somewhere. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. No, I don't want to go anywhere else. I want us to go home now. No, we're not going home now. If we go home now, you'll cry in your bedroom. Yin was surprised to hear what he said, and she sharply stared at him. Why do you care? I just want to go home now. This time, Yin couldn't hold back her emotions anymore. She had tried hard to restrain her tears earlier, but now they started to fall. She cried silently inside the car. Jungkook glanced at her. It turned out that Yin was indeed crying now. Slowly, he reached out, holding her hand. Yin, please be patient. We'll be there in a moment. Yin remained silent, not responding, her gaze fixed on the car window. 10 minutes later. Now, they have reached their destination, right by the Han River. Jungkook parked his car by the roadside, then lowered the car window to let in the fresh air. He glanced at Yin, sitting beside him, still looking out the window at the scenery. Her tears were still flowing, crying silently without making a sound. I didn't expect you to be this whiny, Yin. I thought on this journey you wouldn't cry, but it turns out you did. Yin remained silent, not responding to what he said. She didn't even want to look at him at the moment. Then, Jungkook immediately took the watch box he had just bought, opened it, and took out the watch. He reached for one of her hands, removing the watch she was currently wearing. This action puzzled her, and she wiped away her tears with her other hand, looking at him with questioning eyes. What are you doing, Jungkook? Why are you taking off my watch? Jungkook remained silent, not answering. One of his hands still touched her hand, and he had removed her watch. Now, Jungkook put on the new watch he had just bought. This is for you. I bought it for you. Why for me? Isn't it for that annoying girl you like? Annoying girl, you say? Well, that annoying girl is you. Don't joke, Jungkook. This isn't funny. I'm not joking, and I'm not trying to be funny. This watch is indeed for you, Yin. That's why I brought you along, so you could choose one that you like. Yin immediately hit his chest, her crying becoming even louder. You're mean. Why would you prank me like this? I'm sorry. I thought you wouldn't cry like this. Besides, you've pranked me before. Remember that time? You still hold a grudge? You don't know how devastated I was back then when you said you were falling in love with someone else. But it was just a lie. A lie is still a prank, right? Fine. Are you satisfied now that you've seen me cry? Of course not. I don't like seeing you cry, so stop crying. Finally, both of them fell silent in the car for a moment. So, how about us now? Are you my girlfriend? Okay. Because this watch is nice, I accept your love. You're something else. Shortly after, Jungkook pulled Yin closer so that she was now in his embrace. Yin, I love you. I love you too. Finally, Jungkook landed a gentle kiss on her lips, expressing his love with tenderness. His hands continuously caressed her head. I'm sorry for making you cry today. I won't make you cry again. Yin just nodded and smiled. Jungkook seemed not satisfied yet, so he continued the kiss for a longer time. A gentle and loving kiss.